what they would call an inquiry, a probe into it to some extent. And some of them, including the leader of majority in the Senate, called for the DIG to actually step aside, just to allow for the investigations to continue. Not to say that he is to blame or that he's guilty, but just to allow this investigation to continue. Don't you think that such a request from House of Parliament should hold some water, enough to have the DIG step aside?
I think from my experience of labor representation and considering the actual crime itself, we must be cautious as a country not to engage in mob justice and pursue a wrong but popular route that is not going to help the investigations. The mere reason that DIG Lagat should step aside because he filed a complaint, I don't think meets the threshold of doing things right with this case. This is the simplest case in the world because the suspect was taken to Central Police Station. Lagat obviously is not based at Central Police Station. There is an OCS. There are officers manning the station. And I think Murkomen yesterday in Parliament brought out very clearly the standing orders of the police service, how to process a suspect before even admission to a police cell. Some of the information we are not aware. Those of us who are proposing and pushing, including the media that are pushing the headlines, you will be diverting the country from focusing on the right thing. Who killed Albert Ojwang?
And
that is what we want.
And we'll get to that point after the investigations. We'll get there. But the question is, so many people have been named so far.
Sossion.
So many people have been named, Sossion.
When the country takes
Don't you think that the DIG is a person of interest in this situation? You do not think he is?
Until when there are facts that point towards that direction. As long as we don't have it at the moment, then he should not be touched. That's a fact. There is nothing that points towards him. He only filed a complaint, which is normal for anybody.
Right.
And he was not physically at Central Police Station, and let's prove that he was physically at Central Police Station. That is when he will be a person of interest. The thing is, someone even could have killed Ojwang to fix Lagat. It is possible. Right. Because the rate at which this death is taking a disturbing wrong dimension is very alarming. And we might end up losing the focus on who killed. Who is this officer who killed Ojwang?
Hold that thought.
Those
Steph
who
was take a break.
And those who took out the life of Ojwang, let us focus on those ones. They must be dealt with. And if at some point Lagat will be, there will be indicators that is involved, then he will have to step aside. But for now, he does not have to. This direction that we are taking is what I call mob justice and mob lynching.
And we'll be back to continue with that conversation because everyone is talking about it. You're watching Morning Cafe.